28 July. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, and he will have mercy on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 7. The trembling sinner fears that God will not receive him. The penitent backslider doubts that God can ever forget. But our verse reminds us that those who return to the Lord are greeted with bounteous mercy and abundant pardon. This is illustrated by a story that surfaces periodically over the years, a story in which the details change but the message lives on. It is about a rebellious son who left home, went to New York, lived in sin and shame, and finally landed in jail. After 4 years in prison, he was paroled and desperately wanted to go home, but he was tortured by the fear that his father would not receive him. He couldn't face the disappointment of being rejected. Finally, he wrote his dad giving no return address. He said that he would be on the train that following Friday. If the family wanted him, they would tie a white handkerchief on the oak tree in the front yard. If he saw no handkerchief as the train passed, he would keep going. Now he is on the train, sullen and withdrawn, fearing the worst. As it happens, a Christian is sitting beside him. After several unsuccessful tries, the Christian finally gets him to open up and tell his story. They are now 50 miles from his home. The returning prodigal fluctuates between fear and hope. 40 miles. He thinks of the disgrace he has brought on his parents, and now he has broken their hearts. 30 miles. The wasted years pass before his mind. 20 miles. 10 miles. 5 miles. At last, the house comes into view. He sits there stunned. The oak tree is covered with white strips of cloth, fluttering madly in the breeze. He gets up, brings down his suitcase, and prepares to get off at the station. The tree, of course, speaks of the cross, the arms outstretched and decked with innumerable promises of pardon. It beckons the repentant sinner to come home. What a welcome to the Father's house! What unbounded forgiveness when the wanderer returns! Amen.